Thanks for a perfect lesson 6. I will request your enrollment in Braille Literacy 2 and would guess you will have your materials by early next week. The course contains 10 lessons. All of the materials you have are yours, but please return the cartridge when you can. The mailer is addressed back to Hadley. You will be receiving a certificate of completion and an evaluation form for this course. Hadley Institute for the Blind and Visually Impaired. 700 Elm, Winnetka, IL, April 5th. To Dear Mr. Justin R. Holland. We are happy to inform you that you have been enrolled in Braille Literacy 2, learning the Braille alphabet. Your instructor is Sharon Howerton. Course materials will be mailed to you soon.
What's up, everyone? So I sent that last night, and she already sent me back and said that I got a perfect score on my lesson 6, which it was very, very simple. And I sent it in last night, and she already sent back, and I will hopefully have the new Braille materials next week sometime. And like this one, Braille Literacy 1 was 6 lessons, and this one, Braille Literacy 2, which is actually learning the whole alphabet, not just 3 letters. But Braille Literacy 2 is 10 lessons, so I'm sure it'll take me a little bit longer, but I'm ready to get started on that, and I'm going to try to do probably like a lesson a week on that, or maybe 2 lessons a week, depending on how quick she gets back to me when I send it in.
Boogie, boogie, boogie.
Got one more monster left from my little 4-pack that I got the other day, so I'm going to go ahead and drink this up on the way to the gym as my pre-workout, and I'm about to head to the gym now, and this weather is pretty daggum crappy. Okay, so let's go to the gym. Oh gosh. Oh goodness. Such a beautiful day. God. This ought to be fun. I'm just going to wait right here while this rain keeps it going, so I don't melt. I'll melt if I go out there, but I'm gonna wait on my ride right here. Just got through tanning, and today I did 4 minutes. But before I go downstairs and do a little bit of posing and get into my back workout, my pull workout, what I want to talk to you guys about is really, one of the most common things people say to me when I start telling them about my story or about what happened a year ago, last April, when I started losing my sight, up until really from April until about January 2017 is when, the progression period. That's how long it took for me to basically lose my sight. And one of the most common things is people say, well, you definitely handled it better than I would. And I don't ever agree with them, because you can't say that until you're really put into the position. And I do think I tried to handle it, or I did handle it pretty well, as far as the transition of going from being able to see, being able to drive, being able to do everything normally, and then, learning how to live without being able to see. Now, one positive thing, one good thing that for me is it's not like I woke up one day and I was completely blind and I just had to learn like that. It was a slow progression. Like I said, it was from April until about January. So I had a little bit of, as my vision was going, I kind of coped with it and learned how to live as it progressed. So I kind of learned along the way as my vision was going. But honestly, guys, as far as handling the situation and not getting down, well, I definitely did get down sometimes. It wasn't very often, and one of the things that kind of saved me was the gym, and really just bodybuilding and the gym. And what I mean by this is, if I couldn't come to the gym, now I am lucky to have a family really close by, or I mean that's where I stay, is I still stay at home, but I'm very lucky to have a family that will take me to the gym and pick me up from the gym just about every day. And I do try to go at times where it's easier for them to give me rides. So like when my mom gets off work, she can come here. But you know, I'm thankful for my family, and if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be able to do all this, or wouldn't be here in the first place. But the gym has really been my safe haven, and it's just been like, it's been my escape. And you know, not saying, you know, when we go through hard times such as, you know, like me losing my sight, if I didn't come to the gym just almost every day of the week, if I didn't come to the gym, and sometimes I come in here for 2 to 3 hours, and the reason I can come in here is it's just like, when I'm in here, when I'm at the gym, when I'm working out, when I'm talking to people, my mind is in its own world. It's like I can get away, I can escape from all worries, it's like almost escaping from reality. I can put my headphones in, I can work out, I can just focus on, you know, me and what I love. It's really what I love doing. And if it wasn't for the gym, honestly, I don't know how I would have really ever made it through losing my sight. Because the time that I've spent here at the gym, if I would have been at home doing nothing, honestly, I would go insane. I don't know what I would do. I would really go insane. And YouTube has honestly helped me with this as well. It's really kept me busy, and I love doing it. I love motivating and inspiring people, and I love helping people with health and fitness, since it is what I love. Now, if you know, when you go through something really hard, rather than, you know, staying at home and pondering on that situation and thinking about how bad it is, or just thinking about the just what's going on, I recommend just finding something that you love doing. Not necessarily saying that the gym or, you know, bodybuilding is going to be what you love and that's going to be where you can escape and it's going to be kind of like your safe haven, but there definitely is something that you love doing, and you can kind of you know, it'll be like, you know, it'll be like your bodybuilding, kind of like to me, you know. And I just truly love it, and it's really just been like this escape for me. It always has been, and I am lucky because before this ever happened, before I lost my sight, I knew this is what I love doing. I knew that, you know, I really, you know, it's like a hobby to me, and it's also just my, you know, my dream career, I guess, is to be able to do this and make a living. But really, YouTube, the gym, bodybuilding, it all has been my safe haven, my escape, and it's just the thing I love the most, and it gets my mind off things, and it keeps me busy, and I love doing it. I love helping people. I love inspiring and motivating people, and honestly communicating with you guys. It's awesome, and it just, I don't know, it brings joy to my life. Every time I upload a video, I kind of get this little excitement, and I love interacting with you guys. So I don't know, it's definitely been the biggest help, not the biggest, my family's been the biggest help, but other than my family, the gym and YouTube and just all of this, really, this whole community that we have here, and it has been the biggest escape and safe haven for me as I've gone through this, you know, life-changing event. And honestly, I think it's just been the start of a journey that's going to be very, very awesome. I think it's the start of something big, and I'm very excited. I'm very excited to compete. I'm very excited to see where it goes, and I just feel like, you know, everything happens for a reason. I do feel like everything happens for a reason, and I do feel like this happened for a reason, and I think that I have the opportunity to help many, many, many people, motivate and change many, many lives, and I'm excited to do that. And I'm also excited just to see the doors that are going to open and the opportunities that are yet to come. We are going to keep striving to get better and better each day, keep moving forward, and always keep getting stronger. All right, so we're doing some bent rows. I'm using a V-bar, not a T-bar, so I'm gonna call them bent V-bar rows. And I also have fat grips on it to make it a little bit harder. And rather than trying to just load up as much weight as you can do, I like to do, I got 3 plates on there, and I can honestly just put 2 on there and get a really good workout in. But I like to go up and kind of like I deadlift it just to get the contraction, and when I go back down, I focus on going with my back and trying to get it as perpendicular to the bar. That way it's more tension on my back. You don't want to be really standing almost straight up because it's not going to really be doing as much with your back. And I like to be bent over as much as possible and have the weight really close to the floor. And then when I go, pull through your elbows and really pinch at your back. I like to pinch the weights against my chest and kind of pause there and squeeze and get a good contraction, and then kind of go with the slow negative, and then, you know, not really let it touch the floor. I mean, sometimes I can't really help it, but pause right before it hits the floor, and then explode again, squeezing through, pulling through your elbows, and then pinch it against your chest, and then that slow eccentric negative motion. And that's how to get the most out of the barbell rows, rather than, you know, you see people doing them and they're standing almost straight up and down, and that's not really doing too much good for them. Another way to think about, or another thing to think about when doing those V-bar rows, T-bar rows, is just like when, you know, applying physics. If we turned it into a physics problem, the more parallel to the ground our back is, the more stress is going to be put on the muscles. And to get the most out of the exercise, we want the maximum amount of, you know, good stress, not bad form, but good stress, keeping our core tight while we do the exercise. And to get the most out of the exercise, we want the most stress on our muscles. So the more bent over we are, the more stress is going to be put on the muscle. And that's just, you know, it's just simply the physics of it if you turned it into a physics problem. I need a beeper. Where you at?
Opening the doors. Straight ahead.
Huh?
Not bad.
I'm going to melt.
Straight ahead.
Oh. Just got home from the gym, and I am about to fix myself some rice and some chicken, grilled chicken. Well, that was yum yum in my tum tum, but I'm going to go ahead and end this vlog. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and if you did, please hit the thumbs up button and make sure you have the bell checked or clicked or whatever you got to do. Click the bell beside the subscription button, because you should be subscribed to the channel. That way you get notifications on new uploads and videos and vlogs and stuff. But I hope you all enjoyed it, and as always, guys, thank you so much for watching, and keep getting stronger.